good to see you, Louis. But you didn't call me that you'll be coming.
I didn't think that would be necessary, as I wanted to check on you and see how you are doing with everything and handling the whole situation.
Well, you can see it for yourself. I'm at home. I've got nothing to do. Just be home.
It's okay, but I'm certain it's going to be for a short period of time. I saw your daughter outside. Is everything okay with her? Why didn't she go to school?
She said she will attend tomorrow, saying she has now gotten her complete exams money. Thanks to you, Louis. At first, she didn't want to go to school again, as almost everyone in her class has paid up except her.
I don't like the idea of her staying at home since she already has the money. Or have you spent the money on something else?
No, I can't do that.
Then why is she home? I don't like it.
It won't happen again. Tomorrow she will go to school. Now, what do I get you?
You don't have to worry about that. I already had so much to eat and drink before coming.
So you won't take anything as you've come to greet us today? That's not possible. Let me call Gina to buy you soft drink to take.
That won't be necessary now. But call Gina for me. I have to talk to her on her attitude of staying back home. It's not so cool. I don't want her staying home.
I think we should take things slow with Ben and Tama.
But why? I told you Tama is here for Ben. I expect you will just call him and tell him all about the whole idea.
You and I know how our children feel about the whole setup stuff. If Ben finds out we are setting him up, he won't be keen to accept the idea of Tama.
But what's wrong with us setting him up so he can have kids of his own? Do you need me to talk to him for you? You know I can do that.
No, that's totally unnecessary. I know how I'll make things play out, but it will be a gradual process, one that we wouldn't rush on anything.
Okay then, cause I hope this works out. I'm doing this for you, not myself.
I know you have my best interest in heart, friend. Thank you. And you should also know that I've got yours too in my heart all the time.
I know, but this is something we should act fast on. Like 17 years is really a long time, and I can't even believe your son has been that faithful to her and not brought in any other woman into the house or have any child outside.
Benson hasn't done any of that. He is so keen on commitment to each other.
Or Louis used black magic on him to shut his eyes from seeing the truth that's right in front of him.
I don't see Louis as such a person. She's a really sweet woman and she doesn't have any problem at all. It's just unfortunate that she doesn't have a child of her own with my son.
If she's such a sweet person, she would talk to Ben on getting kids of his own outside rather than making him live without kids and spending all of his money on different expensive items daily. Or she thinks we don't see her.
Mama Tama, see, you are funny right now. There was a time I talked on this, but nothing changed. Benson and Louis didn't do anything about it. Instead, they avoided visiting me.
I remember, but now I'm sure Ben isn't a young man in his 20s anymore. He should know the importance of having his kids to continue his family name.
The idea of running a cleaning services sounds really nice to me, but that's not even what I want to do at the point. Although having a business sounds like a great idea, but I'm not sure I even possess the skills to do it. What if things don't go so well with it? What do I do? And the money, $10 million. Where did Louis get such money from? I mean, she's been working all this while and I know her salary isn't up to that.
Let's say you start the business with 10 million.
10 million. Does this mean she's probably into something else that I don't know about? Cause I'm kind of confused about the whole stuff. I know the store worth millions, but most of the interest made goes back to the store. Louis, if only I can be given the 10 million. How easy to move the house project forward. I'm sure the house will be completed before I know it. And there's also Mama who has started with her own issues again of having a grandchild.
There is this job opening I saw. You ought to apply. I sent you the link online.
I got the message earlier on. Thanks, man. I'll fill the form and apply.
Hopefully, you'll be given the job and have a good pay. The company is a very large company and they pay their staffs really well.
Are you also thinking of applying for the job, since they pay well?
I didn't have the time to do that as they won't give me the time from the office.
Man, she's calling me. Salome. Hello, Salome.
Hey, Jason, how are you doing this evening?
I'm doing fine, thank you. And hearing your voice has given me a sense of peace in my heart. It's really good to hear from you.
Thanks. It's also good to hear from you. I'm sorry that you've not heard from me. I've been really busy these past days.
It's okay, I totally understand. But at some point, I thought maybe you were avoiding me or didn't want to see me.
Well, I'm sorry I made you feel that way. So what do you say we see tomorrow by 7 p.m?
Of course, that sounds so perfect for me. Where would you like us to go to?
Anywhere of your choice, but remember what I said, no school restaurants.
Yeah, I remember what you said. I hope you won't disappoint me this time around.
You don't have to worry about that. I'll not disappoint you this time. Just make sure you keep to time.
I always keep to time. You don't know how happy I am that you agreed to this. Thank you.
You're welcome. Do have a good night rest.
I will definitely sleep very well this night since you called me. Yes.
You guys are meeting up.
Yes, we are. And this time around, we are going to see.
That's nice. I wish you luck with Salom. It would be nice if you finally have her as your woman, but I don't see that happening anytime soon.
Can't you just be positive for once, Moses? I know you are not happy for me.
Daddy, you are home. Good afternoon, Daddy.
Gwen, don't tell me it's already 4 p.m. I must have lost track of time.
Daddy, just past 2. I came back home because I was having stomachache.
Oh my princess, I'm sorry about that. How are you feeling now? And why didn't you ask your former mistress to call me so I'll come pick you up?
That's not necessary, Dad. But what are you doing at home early from work?
I'm working from home right now and trying to set up some businesses to run.
Okay, Dad. That's cool. So you will come pick me up from school tomorrow?
I will if you let me, cause I know most of you young girls don't want to be seen with your daddy, most especially when you're in your final class.
Daddy can come and pick me. Don't just come too early.
You see? But why shouldn't I come too early? You want to be talking with those boys that will be filling up your head with stories.
Dad, what boys are you talking about?
Is it not because of those boys you are telling me not to come too early? Have you forgotten that I was once a young boy like you?
Daddy, I still don't know what you are referring to. But today in school, we were told about an excursion and we are expected to make some payment as we would be traveling to another state. And I really want to go, Dad.
Wow, that sounds interesting. Just drop the letter for me, I'll go through it.
Dad, I don't want to go for this excursion. Please convince Mom for me. You know she didn't allow me to attend the last one and I missed out.
Don't worry about that, Gwen. Go and freshen up. We'll talk about this later.
How do I look, Jenny?
You look beautiful. I'm sure you'll turn lots of head once you enter the restaurant.
I definitely will. That's the plan. I just hope Jason comes on time cause once 3 minutes goes past the time, I'm no longer going.
He still has about 10 minutes rather, so it's nothing for you to worry about.
It's way too early. Raymond, what a surprise, baby.
My love, Jenny darling, how have you been doing?
I'm not going to respond to your greeting. You came back, but you didn't even tell me or come to visit me for once. Where's everything you promised me?
You have every right to be mad at me, but I tell you that I will make it up for everything that I promised you.
Oh, you will? How do you plan to do that? All the things I want, are they here in Nigeria?
Almost everything is here, so don't worry, I got it all covered for you. And where are you dressed to, babe? You're going out?
I and Jenny have a show to attend today.
Why isn't Jenny dressed up, or is it not yet time?
You know how Salome loves to be prepared early because of her makeup and everything.
I know, you're even lucky she's dressed up early today, cause she never keeps to time.
That's not true, Ray. I keep to time.
The main reason I ask you to come back home is because of Benson.
Benson, our neighbor's son, like Benson.
Yes, it's the reason I ask you to come home. You know he and Louis don't still have kids. So I and his mom talked between ourselves and said to myself that it would be great to have you back home so you two can work out something.
Mom, he's a married man. Don't you know that?
Yes, he's a married man and you're an unmarried woman who is no longer in her prime. Or have you forgotten your age? You are now using your small status to lie to yourself.
Mom, I'm still young. Being over 30 doesn't mean anything to me. And no one even knows my real age.
Do you currently have a man in your life? Like someone you are involved with?
No, Mom, I don't. I'm not lucky with men.
It's not that you are not lucky with men. It's because Benson have been destined to be together from the very start. I don't even know what happened between you two back then that you both stopped talking to each other.
He broke up with me because we both grew apart. That's just it. But he's a great guy.
Tama, I want to ask you something personal. Did you ever get pregnant for Ben while you guys were dating back then?
Yes, Mom, I did twice and I aborted both pregnancies.
Oh my God, you aborted 2 pregnancies for Benson? 2 pregnancies, Tama!
Jason, how are you doing today?
I'm fine. Sorry, but is she not around today as well?
She's around, but she has a guest inside and might not be able to see you now.
Oh, but she was the one that told me to come over today. She picked the time.
That's true. She's even dressed to go out with you, but boom, the guest comes and there's no way she can chase away this person.
This isn't cool one bit to me. Can't she tell the person that she's got an outing or event to attend?
I don't know, but I don't think so too.
What does this mean? I should go back home, right? Is that it?
I don't know, Jason. See, whatever you decide to do, it's your call. But I'm really sorry that this happened, and she's also sorry about this.
Do you think the person inside will round up soon with the whole conversation?
Maybe and maybe not. Cause at times conversations can take longer than expected. And what can one do at that point?
Can we go inside the house and wait? Maybe form a fake conversation until the guest goes, which I think it's a guy, one of her many crush.
Nope. We're going to stay out here and wait on her. Let's see how long it takes for them to be done with their conversation.
It's worth the wait. So tell me about yourself, Jenny, while we wait. Like how you and Salome met. I know I've been seeing you two around the whole campus together. Are you sisters or friends?
We are more like sisters. We grew up in the same orphanage home before we decided to run away together as we wanted our own freedom.
I'm sorry to hear you are both orphans.
It's nothing really. I never knew my real parents as they dumped me after birth. And Salome, her parents died, so she was brought to the orphanage. We are sisters, you can say.
How long have you been together?
Almost like forever now, cause we grew up together, although she's older than me with 4 years, but you wouldn't know.
I know this means you know her so well, so tell me about Salome. I want to know her.
I can't give that information. You have to ask her by yourself and believe whatever she tells you.
Welcome, man. How did it go with the whole interview?
What do you think? You're seeing me here, and obviously you can tell from my facial reaction, or can't you?
I'm sorry about that, man. What do I get you to drink? Wine? Alcohol?
None of that. Water will be fine, though.
Gwen, bring me 2 bottles water. We have a guest.
Oh, she's at home. It's been a while I last saw Gwen. I'm sure she's now a big girl.
She's the biggest girl in the house, Ayo. You know how our daughters can be at this age.
Did I tell you mine asked me to get her the latest phone product? That's what she wants for her birthday present. Can you believe that?
I'm not surprised. That was also the same thing Gwen asked me for.
It's like they're planning these stuffs together, don't you think so?
I think so, but I guess it's just part of the teenage age where they want to be with the latest things so as to feel among with their peers.
I'm not getting the phone for her, no matter what she says.
Gwen is going to get hers if she passes her exams. Her mom promised her this, not me. You know I won't waste such huge amount of money on the phone, and definitely not now.
Now isn't a good time for unnecessary spendings. But what have you been up to at home?
Louise talked to me on starting a business. She wants to set me up, it seems.
Wow, that's great news, Benson. But what kind of business is she talking about?
She made the suggestion of a house cleaning service, but she said I should think it over.
That's quite okay, but this is like a temporary side hustle, right? Until you get a job.
Of course, that's what she said too. But I'd rather use the money to complete my house than to do a business right now.
A business will generate profits. At least you have your own money without having to always ask for this or that. Gives you respect as a man.
Even if I ask for everything from Louis, she'll never mind. She'll still respect me. I know I haven't told you this before, but the new car I'm driving, she bought it for me.
I suspected this, although you were lying to me that you brought it yourself.
Is that her lover? I think this is the second time I'm seeing him here.
You will have to ask her for that question as well. As I told you earlier on, I will not answer any personal question on Salome.
What about you, Jenny? Do you have a man in your life? I'm curious to know, cause most times when I see you and Salome, you are mostly alone, like the extra person.
That sounds quite insultive, but if you must know, I have a man of my own.
Let me guess, he's not in this country, right?
Look, hey Salome, you both should enjoy your evening together.
I would have asked you to come with us, but this is my first outing with Salome, and I want to make the right impression to her.
I wouldn't have even come along. I don't want to be the extra friend. You both have fun.
I'm so sorry for keeping you waiting, Jason.
I'll be inside the house. You both should enjoy your evening.
It's okay, Salome. So are you ready for us to leave, or do you want to do something else?
Oh, what a pleasant surprise to see you, Ayo. How have you been? How's everything?
I've been fine and everything is fine. You're looking really good.
Thank you. And also thanks to your friend. He has been taking good care of me.
I can see that. So how was work today?
It was good. But referring to the sales in the shop, it's been really slow. But in all, I'm grateful. Good evening, my love.
You're welcome, darling. We were just discussing something related to you women as you stepped into the house.
I'm not interested in your conversations. You both want to put me in the middle again and argue on my gender, right? Not happening today.
Come on, Louise. It's just a quick question.
I'm not interested. I'm too tired for all of this endless arguments. But I think you're going to wait for dinner. Let me quickly start preparing.
As tempting as that sounds, I'll have to pass today. But I promise to come within the week to come and have a taste of your yummy delicacy.
I will say you said so. Just make sure you tell Ben to tell me a day before, so I'll make something special.
That will not be a problem. I think I'll get going already.
Is it because of me you are leaving? You know I'm not here to disturb you both.
We are going out for some drinks, don't mind him, but I won't be too long.
Okay then, you both have fun, but please don't allow my baby look at women in the bar.
Trust me, I won't allow him do such. Do have a lovely night ahead of you.
Am I really like the third wheel in every event and outing like Jason said? An extra person who is always with Salome, is this true? Which event have I even gone to that I wasn't the one that invited Salome to come with me? Oh, Raymond sent me money for gifts. Which of my friends has even ever sent Salome money? Is there something wrong with me really? I'm almost 25 now and all I can count are my failed relationships that didn't work out.
Hey baby girl, why are you looking this way? What's wrong with you and where's that lady that calls herself Salome? Where is she?
You miss Salome. She's not at home, but I guess you didn't tell her you'll be coming.
Salome is the hottest girl in town. I mean, every time I come over, she's not around. And even when we are talking on the phone, she's always somewhere.
I know, right?
And you're always at home. Don't tell me you're still like this, Jenny, after all these years. Who's even your babe?
I don't have any man in my life right now, single yet not searching.
Liar. We both know that you're always searching. I'm also single and searching.
Don't tell me all the years you spent in PH, you didn't even come home with a man.
Is it that easy to get a man? We both know it requires a lot of work, but it seems like Salome has got the upper hand with men here.
She has a fleet of men, Tama. You know how men are around her every time.
Well, let's not stay at home. Let's go out to the bar. Who knows? We might get lucky today.
You outdid yourself, Jason. This place is really lovely.
I wanted to make sure I brought you to one of the best places in town, since you made it clear to me you don't want a place inside school.
Most of the school hangouts areas are really boring and outdated. I've gone to everywhere at school and I'm tired of most of their foods.
You go out a lot, I can tell, but hope you've not come here before.
Let me not answer the question.
You've been here, wow. But then I shouldn't be surprised seeing that you are a very beautiful lady. I know lots of men are trying to impress you.
I'm sorry for keeping you outside. I know I wasted our time and kind of wanted to ruin the date.
For a moment, I felt you were going to call it off. Call me and fix another day.
That came to my mind, but I didn't want to cancel again and again. It's not really fair.
I hope our next date will be more fun than this one.
We've not even started the first one and you're already making plans for another, Jason. Come on, take it one step at a time.
I thought you disagreed on us coming to the bar.
I changed my mind since Louis came back on time. I know she'll be expecting my response regarding the business.
Have you made up your mind yet, or you plan to use the money for something else?
I applied for some jobs online. Hopefully I'll get a job soon. So I think I'll use the money for my building instead.
Show me the picture of the building. Let me see how far along you've gone.
Look at it, we still have 2 floors to go. With this money now to almost be completed, my 2-story building.
This is good. The project has been moving fast now. Congratulations, man.
I know, I don't want this project to stop. That's why I need a job fast, and also why I think it would be better if I use the business money for the building.
Then what will you tell Louise about this when she asks for the money?
I'll find a way around that, and I know she will not complain about it. It's just that I need to find a way to get more funds so the house can be completed.
She might not like this, man. 10 million is a lot of money.
I know, but at the end of it all, she's the one who owned the house, cause she's my next of kin. I just want to surprise her with the house, believe me.
It sounds like a good idea, but using the money she gave you for business, I suggest you have a rethink on everything again.
What do I do then? What if I don't get a job? What happens to the building?
Look at those pretty ladies over there, Ben. The 2 ladies.
You know I don't have interest in that. Right now I'm thinking on how to make money.
You're settled for life, Benson. You have someone who loves you and gives you all you need. What else should you be bothered about?
I'll be going home and we'll talk later, and be careful with these ladies.
This is how you get the attention of men in a club. You stand up and move your body a bit.
I'm exhausted. I think we have called enough attention to ourselves.
Oh, Jenny, you're acting boring. Isn't that Benson leaving the party?
You saw someone you know?
Yes, I did. A long-time lover. It might not be him though, because he's not the kind of person that comes to this kind of place.
Hello, beautiful ladies. I'm AY by name, short for Ayo. Would it be okay if I sit down with you beautiful ladies?
Of course.
I saw you both dancing and I like the way you danced, most especially you, beautiful.
Thank you. I'm Jenny by name, short for Jennifer.
Jenny sounds really nice. A pretty name for a lovely lady like you. And what about you?
I'm Tama. That's my name, not short for anything, just Tama.
Beautiful names. Well, what would you like to get? Order more drinks so I'll pay for it.
2 abortions? Are you serious about this?
Will I be lying to you? Think about it. What do I gain in doing that?
This boy has killed me. Benson has killed me. I didn't even know the 2 of them were having a relationship together. I thought they were just friends.
They were more than friends, and you know me. I don't used to talk on everything that I see. I knew they were dating.
I can't believe that Benson would do something like this.
Don't make an issue out of it. It was in his past. I guess he was scared of having a child at that early age. And who will blame him for this?
It's not even the fact that he knows that Louis is the problem, yet he is still staying with her and not even doing anything about their childless issue.
Now, you can see what I'm talking about, right?
I can see it, but maybe he has a child somewhere with someone and doesn't want me to know. You know that can be possible.
That is true. If he has a child somewhere, that would be good as well. You know, all I care for is that you have your grandchildren, even if it's not from my daughter.
I know you don't need to tell me all of this. Ben is just so stubborn. Do you know that he never told me this? Never. He didn't even tell me Louis is the one with the problem.
They have used black magic on him, but you won't agree with me.
She didn't use black magic, Mama Tama. See, it's my son that's a loyal and committed son. I know him too well on that.
You're a really lovely lady, I must confess, Jenny. Talking to you gives me a sense of peace.
Thank you so much, Ayo.
So tell me something. Do you have a man in your life? Someone you're in love with?
What do you think? Do you think I do or I don't?
You're very beautiful. There's no way you're single unless you're picky.
Not all beautiful ladies are double. Most of them are single because you men keep assuming that we have men in our life.
I guess you're single then. But what will a pretty lady like you be doing single? Can't the men see with their own eyes? Can't they see you? And your friend, is she also single?
Yeah, she's also single. What about you, Mr. Ayo? Married?
I was once married, but right now I'm a single man, divorced with 2 lovely kids.
I'm sorry about the divorce. No one really likes to be divorced, I'm very sure.
Sometimes it happens, although not something we hope for, but it's better to be alive and divorced than to be dead inside a marriage.
Oh, on that I agree. Well, I'm sorry about that.
I'm getting tired of here. What do you say we go over to my place, if that's okay with you?
Isn't that too soon, going over to your place?
I know it seems too soon, but it happens all the time, Jenny. Unless you don't want to come with me, then I don't have an issue with that.
I really don't feel comfortable with that since it's the first time we're meeting.
I've sent you the address of the hotel. If you change your mind about it, I'll be there waiting for an hour.
I don't want this night to end, Salome. You're actually a very fun person to be with.
You're the one who's the fun person, Jason. Do you know how many times you made me bite my tongue because of your funny jokes?
That's not true. Remember I checked your tongue and there was no injury on it.
But I beat myself, Jason. That's not a lie.
I'm sorry about that. If only you'd allow me to kiss you, maybe I'll help you with the pain of your tongue.
No kisses, Jason. Not today, maybe some other time.
I won't insist on it today. You know I respect everything you say.
Thank you, Jason. Well, I have to go inside the house now and thank you for today. It was nice spending time with you.
I should be the one saying thank you for allowing me to take you out, Salome. I hope we do this again.
Of course, Jason. I enjoyed every bit of the evening with you. Have a good night rest.
I'll watch you go inside. I'm not leaving till you enter inside, my lady.
The cab driver is going to bill you more for making him to wait longer.
It doesn't matter. You are worth more than the money I'll pay for the transport fare.
Bye, Jason. Thank you once more.
Don't forget to think about what I said. I remember I'm not rushing you on anything.
I remember everything, Jason. Do take care of yourself. Bye.
I can't wait for you to finally be mine, Salome.
I thought you weren't going to come over to the room.
There's no harm in trying everything for the first time, but I hope I'm safe.
Don't worry, Jenny. I'm not going to harm you. I'm not a man who wants to hurt you. I know it's our first time together, but you know me more.
Does this mean we are trying to have something more beyond this?
Of course, Jenny. I'm not the type of man that sleeps around with different women. I told you I've been divorced, right? And I'm looking for someone I can settle down with.
I know you said so earlier on, but I've been swayed by a lot of words men say.
No wonder you're single, cause you're playing it safe, right, Jenny? Cause I know you have a lot of men on your contact list.
Just like you have a lot of women contact list. I can bet I'm not the first lady you are meeting and collecting a number in the bar.
You're right, you're not the first, but I've not seen what I'm looking for. If only I have, I won't be in the bar again, trust me.
It's all good, let's do what we came here to do.
No, it doesn't work that way. I've even lost interest in doing any of that. You look like the good girl. Let's just talk on everything so we can get to know each other more.
What would you like to know about me, Ayo?
Everything about you, Jenny. I won't mind us spending all night talking cause I think I like you already.
I would like to know some things about you, like your kids. Are they with you or are they with their mom?
They're with their mom. Do I look like someone that will be able to take care of kids?
I don't know. I thought they might be with you. Not all men give their kids to their partner.
I'm not one of those. My kids are with their mother. She takes good care of them. Although she doesn't take good care of me. But one thing I know is that she loves her kids, so she won't harm them. But she'd harm me.
Why would she want to harm you? What did you do to her?
I think I've told you so much about me already. Tell me more about you, Jenny.
Hey baby, hope I didn't stay out too late.
You know I won't say anything about that. So far you come back home in one piece to me and Gwen. That's what matters to us.
I and I were talking on some stuff and got carried away.
I know Ayo is still in the bar flirting with some ladies. Am I wrong or right?
Maybe not, though I left him there drinking.
I know you won't tell, but hope you weren't also flirting with some ladies in the club, cause you know I won't like to share you with anyone.
You should know me better than that, darling. I won't be flirting with anyone when I have you in my life.
What about our last discussion? I haven't gotten any response from you yet. Have you made up your mind on what you want to do?
I've decided to try the business, but I won't invest all the money you give me into it. I'll invest in 2 different businesses.
That sounds like a great idea, babe. It's okay with me. So should I make some calls on those who will help bring the product, or would you do that all by yourself?
I want to do everything by myself. Ayo has a friend who is into the house cleaning business, so I'll just have some chats with him and then I'll understand the whole process.
Okay, baby. But there's something here. You're going to give me back the money when everything goes so well with the business.
You don't need to tell me this, baby. I will definitely return the money with 100% interest to you. Though I'm curious on how you have the money.
That's something I'm not telling you for now. I'll give you the money. But for now, you can do your findings and let me know.
I'll do just that and I promise you won't regret this.
Ben, I'm going to bed now. Are you coming along?
Seeing you came back now, I can tell that everything went well.
Yes, everything went well, Moses. I told you that today was going to work out with her. So now you owe me 10,000 naira. Remember our bet.
You didn't agree to the bet because you also weren't sure she would be available.
So this is what you are going to say, right? See, I'm going to bed.
You didn't think to even get me something from your outing.
Give me my money first, then I'll talk about getting you something from our outing.
Show me pictures to prove that you both went out. If you show me pictures, this will make me believe you that you went out with her.
I'm not showing you pictures. See, I've enjoyed my evening and I've also asked her out. Hopefully she'll give me a positive response.
I won't advise you to date that lady. She has a lot of men in her life.
I know, but she's not married to any one of them yet. And I can bet that the only reason she's doing this is because she hasn't met her type of man who will love her right.
Mommy, did Daddy tell you about my excursion?
Your dad mentioned it to me and I'll think about it. But I don't think now is a good time for any unnecessary trip. Your focus should be on your exam. Or don't you want to leave the country anymore? You want to stay here?
Mom, one trip will not affect the whole exams. I'm ready for these exams.
Hello, Mama. Good morning, Ma.
Good morning, Louis. How are you doing? And how is my son?
We are doing fine, Ma. And how are you doing as well, Mama? I hope you are fine.
I'm okay. Can you come over and see me today? There's something I would like us to discuss.
Okay, Ma'am. I'll come over as soon as I'm done with what I'm doing.
Okay. Say hello to Jiwen for me.
Your grandma sends her regard. We'll go and see her in the house today.
Okay, Mom. It's even been a long time since I went over to see her.
Maybe this holiday you go over to her place before you leave the country.
That sounds like a good idea. But I won't stay too long there. Maybe for just a week.
What is a week? You'll stay there for a month. Do you know how long you'll be gone for? Or we won't see you again.
How was it last night? I hope you had fun, Jenny.
I did, but I barely even slept, Tama. I and Ayo were talking and talking.
Don't tell me you both didn't do anything. You spent the whole night talking.
We didn't do anything together, we were just talking. He didn't even touch me one bit.
That's boring, Jenny. I'm sure he might not call you next time again.
I think he will, because we were talking about ourselves, and for the first time I think that stuff will work out, as he's the first man that has treated me this way.
I see. You might be right on what you're saying, Jenny. You might have laid your hands on something special. I'll see you later.
I'm sorry I took so much time inside. We should get going already.
It's okay, I'm ready when you're ready. You finally came back home after how many hours?
Mom, you kept calling me over and over last night. Why?
Because you are meant to be home on time, Tama. I know you will say you are not a baby, but a responsible woman should be home on time.
Mom, not coming home on time doesn't make me less responsible.
You didn't sleep in this house, Tama.
I'm no longer a child, Mom. When will you all realize this? Yes, I'm the last born, I know, but I'm tired of you and everyone trying to control my life.
We aren't controlling your life, Tama. See, I just want you to settle down well and have a good husband rather than sleeping outside the house daily.
When it's time, Mom, that will happen, but until then, I'm a free woman.
That is true. But you should know what, darling. Why don't you show us someone? At least show me a man that is your lover.
I don't have that yet, Mom. It's not easy to find a man out there.
I know that is what you will say. You don't even need to search anymore. I have found you, Benson. It's just for you two to get to meet.
Mommy, see, I don't even want to think about Benson right now. I'm not even hasty on getting married anymore. I realize that I'm not the only one facing this, but my friends.
Which of your friends?
Salome and Jenny, you remember them, right, Mom?
Yes, I do. It's been long I saw them here. Aren't they also married?
They aren't, Mom. See, I'm not the only one in this. At least I'm done with school. But they are not. So you see, Mom, there's no rush on anything here. When it's time, I will settle down.
I know you will settle down when it's time. I want you to know that you are not your friends. You both are totally different people and you have an opportunity here.
You still not told me where you're coming from. Like you just left only me at home.
Just one time that I left you at home, you're complaining. What about me that used to live at home every time?
That's not even the point. You didn't mention that you'd be going out to me.
Well, I was alone at home and Tama came over and asked that we go out since you were also out having fun.
You and Tema went out. I missed her again. You know I've not still seen Tema with my own eyes.
That's cause you were not home. Well, she took me out, went to the club, and you know how she is. We started dancing and having fun, then some men came over to our table.
So you girls went to have fun without me, right? This isn't fair.
Look at you, I'm sure you also enjoyed yourself with Jason.
See, it's not fair either ways. You were meant to tell her to fix the outing for another time.
Whatever you say. See, there's this man I met there. He's a divorcee though. He took me to his room and we just talked.
You both talked? So you spent the whole night talking and called that fun?
Something like that. He didn't say we're going to rush to anything. You know, like how I'm meeting with someone on the first night and stuffs like that.
I can tell you 1 billion reasons why those men don't call you back now.
Don't even add this to the list, cause I've tried all. I've slept with a man on the first night and I've also tried not sleeping with him on the first date. But at the end they leave.
If you say so. So what did you talk about?
I can't remember the last time we both came over to the field. Damn, work has been taking the whole of our time.
I know, but I enjoyed today's match. It was fun. It's been long, Ben.
I know. So when did you get home last night, or did you stay over at your usual lodge?
I didn't go home. I stayed with that lady. She's such a lovely lady, man.
Is there any lady that is not lovely in your eye, Ayo? Is there anyone?
You know that they are. I just like this lady differently though. She's smart.
Smart on the bed, or what kind of smart are you talking about? Cause I know how you define your own type of smart.
She's smart, Ben, but I don't even know if she's pretending. But we both didn't have anything to do together, although we stayed in the same room and just talked.
That's a new one. So what happened this time around?
Nothing happened. I just want to take things slow with her and get to know her. Maybe something might come out of it. I never can tell.
Wow, so you are taking my advice, right? On building something serious?
Maybe yes, but let's see how it plays out first.
Don't go hurting the young lady heart, cause I know you. You'll soon find somewhere else that will catch your attention and that will be all.
I know you're unhappy with regard to why I called you here, but I want you to think about all I've said. I want a grandchild or allow my Ben to marry another woman.
Mama, I love your son so much and we are both trying and I know my prayers will be answered soon.
When would that soon be? When I am dead? See, I want to see my biological grandchild before I die. You are relaxed because you think you already have Gwen. Let me tell you, Gwen is not Benson's child and she can never be his child.
Mama,
allow my son to have his own child that will carry the family name on. You know Benson is my only child. He needs to have children to carry his father's name. If not, the name is gone. You are a good woman and that's why I am saying this to you, so it won't look like I will just bring a woman home for my son anytime and you see me as a bad person. So better know what you want to do because I am giving you 1 month to get pregnant. You can't just be spending his money the way you like and nothing to show for.
Mama.
It's not a fight, my dear. I want you to think about it. For 17 years, I have been quiet. I won't be quiet anymore.
Okay, Ma, I heard you. I'll take my leave. I have to go to work. Thank you, Ma. Gwen! Gwyneth!
Yes, Mommy. I am coming.
Say your goodbye to Mama. We are leaving.
Bye, Grandma. I will see you after my exams, as I am coming for my holiday.
I will be expecting you. Make sure you read for your upcoming exams. And Louis, drive safe. Don't forget what I said to you.
Wow, this car is so beautiful. I can't wait to have my own car like this.
That is Benson's car that he gave to his barren bride. I'm sure she's around to see her in-law.
Wow, seems Benson is a big boy. If he could give his wife this car, only God knows how much his own car will cost.
But even with the way he's spoiling her, she still can't give him a child after so many years of marriage. 17 years now.
Is she the one coming out from Mama's house? Wow, the lady is beautiful. Benson knows how to make good choices.
What is a good choice here? The only thing she is doing just looking beautiful but can't produce babies. What kind of married woman is that?
Who is that girl with her? I thought you said she has no daughter.
That's not her daughter. They adopted the little girl, Louis, and Benson don't have any child yet.
Wow.
Benson's mom even thought at first Benson was the issue, not until I told her that you did 2 abortions for him. Now, we all know the lady is the issue.
No, Mom. Why would you tell Mama now? It's a secret between us.
Why won't I? She's my friend, and I want her to see her grandchildren too. What is the use of a marriage where there is no child?
Not everyone wants children, Mom. Some people are happy like that.
Don't let anyone fool you. We all want children of our own.
Is everything okay? You keep staring at your phone every now and then.
I'm expecting the credit alert from Louis, that's why.
You know she will send it. And remember, you did not ask for it. She said she will give you by herself. Maybe she's putting the money together. Just be patient.
That's true. All my mind is that the money will come in today. But don't mind me, what were you even talking about before this money topic?
I wish I got my own Louis, so I'm envious of you, man.
Look at you. What were we talking about?
Anyways, I was asking you what you would take, and secondly, I want you to meet Jenny today. The lady I told you we didn't do anything together but talk. She's on her way here.
Seems like you've taken my advice 100%. I'm surprised you and that lady are still talking. Wait, are you in love?
Yes, we're talking, but I am more in love. I only said I like her.
Hello, Ayo. Sorry I kept you waiting. There was a traffic, that's why.
You don't need to. I and my friends have been talking. I didn't even notice you're late. Ben, meet Jenny. Jenny, meet Benson.
Hello, I'm Jenny. It's nice to meet you. I have mentioned you before.
Nice meeting you too, I'm Benson, but you can call me Ben.
Jenny, come and sit close to me. You see Ben here? He's a married man, and I promised his bride he won't look at another woman.
I'll leave you too. I want to be on my way. I'm going to check on Louis in the office.
Is it my presence that's chasing you away?
Not at all. I was already planning to leave before you came, so you two should enjoy yourself. It was nice meeting you, Jenny. See you another time.
Good afternoon, ma. My name is Jason. I'm here regarding the job application. I was asked to wait for you.
Morning. Okay, but sorry, I can't conduct the interview today. Can you come back next tomorrow?
Ma, by next tomorrow, won't the position be given to someone else? I want this job, ma.
I'm not conducting any interview today, and you don't have anything to worry about if you are good and have the necessary skills and qualifications.
Thank you, ma. Have a lovely day.
Graham, do you need anything? So I'll tell the secretary to get it for you, as I forgot to buy something for you to eat, and I have a lot of work to do today.
Mom, what is wrong with you? Since we left Grandma's place, we have been very quiet and acting somehow. Did someone say something offensive to you? Or did I do anything you don't like?
Oh my baby, you know you can never do anything to get Mama angry. I'm fine. I'm just trying to solve some things mentally, but don't worry yourself, I'm fine.
Are you sure about that? Because we are not smiling even when we are in the car.
Don't worry yourself, I'm fine. Let's go inside and you'll see me smiling now.
It's your fake smile, Mom. I know your real smile.
Gwen, I'm just stressed. That's it, I'm fine.
Tima, so you have been around since and you did not bother to call me nor check on me.
Look at who is talking. I've been here twice and you were not around, always going out. And I've heard you are the finest and hottest girl on campus.
Don't use all this one to sweet mouth me. I am happy to see you though. It has been ages. Say you look fresh and sexy. Who is the man?
Man, I must see there is no man anywhere. Oh. You are the one running the whole thing. I won't even ask you how you do it.
Do what?
The men now. Look at how your phone has been ringing since I came over here. You are just living the fresh baby girl life and you do not include me and Jenny.
That reminds me, you and Jenny went out without me and you two did not even consider to replan it so that all of us can go out together.
Don't worry, we are going to plan a ladies hangout. The only thing is you are never at home. I'm just lucky you are home today.
Tima, I'm at home most times, but you have still not answered my question. Don't tell me you did not bring any man all the way from PH.
I did not though. Seems all the men have gone into hiding and you the only one that know how to catch them.
Me? Who told you that?
Why are you not picking your call?
See, let's continue our gist. Forget this guy. He can disturb someone with calls. It's too much and I'm not even in the mood of talking to him today.
That's what I'm saying. You need to show me how all these men keep running after you.